I got some good company, and I instantly went straight to work. And I was working with Donald Trump there, and I just got instantly straight to work. Iranian Iranian irony. Okay, I'm trying to make short and sweet and palatable. Hijab was a protest in the first place, so it's weird to see people protest a protest. You know, the first women to wear hijab were given a real a real finger to people looking at them. And they were basically like, this is what my life has been resulted to. That their images were being abused, or they were being stalked and hunted by gypsies. Like, I heard in Laurel Canyon. I heard up in Laurel Canyon there was loads of famous stars. And gypsies find out about that kind of stuff. And some of my favourite people in the world got killed in their home cars. I have this problem, I can't wait. I wish him knee down now when I get to meet Polanski. Gypsies are fun. But I have this problem anyway. But anyway, you don't have the problem you have, or where it comes from. Because it's weird that you're protesting the people are protecting you. People are saying you have to wear these identity gowns because there's lots of people out there that are going to exploit you. I have videos explaining why. You can look through my massive chaos of history. I can tell you now, yous were the most welcomed attendants of Jesus Christ. The most welcomed attendants of Mr. Jesus Christ. So you're not all exactly lineal based, directly related. You could be absolutely anybody. I have said this. There's probably some massive African man that Jesus Christ liked a lot. He thought he was really cool. His friend Jibu from the marketplace, and he used to always look after Jesus when he was in the marketplace and make sure Jesus got on. And he really liked Jibu. And this massive black African man is super Christian Jew. You know what I mean? Very Jibu. But yeah. So protesting anybody, sweetheart. I don't mean to be bad, but I did open that eyes and I saw graffiti in Iran, which I was kind of happy about. So you're not dead. You're probably in Denmark or Sweden or somewhere, living the free life. You wouldn't know what you're worth, and they're more than happy to accommodate you. More than happy to accommodate you. Anyway, because you're a welcome attendant. Welcome attendants. The friends and the family of Mr. Jesus Christ. So when Rome were abusing you for 500 years and you disappeared. Anyway, so this is not going to be well received. Get a lot of reception there. Something also. The welcomed attendants, his friends and family. So for 500 years his friends and family were being persecuted and the son disappeared. Despite this Christian tolerance Jesus had for your world and your people. And that's when he squeezed out a prophet, when he's gone to oblivion. And that's when he squeezed out Muhammad, the Christian prophet. I think that has to be adapted more into Christianity. They destroyed Christianity for 500 years. and it squeezed out a prophet called Muhammad, who's Christ, prophet of Christ, and defended his friends and family. And you got since Constantine, God knows when that was, like 1300. Anyway, if you're going to protest anywhere in Iran, and this should be the finalization of protests in Iran by freedom, because you can't justify this carnage on your oblivious state. You might, perhaps, but nobody's sufficiently educated, because you haven't heard me yet. That's where I fix it. That's where I fix everything, with the absolute understanding. But anyway, you just don't know what you're even protesting about. And to be honest, like, since America got into Iraq, and again into Iraq, and they used my name for that, to do that, and all Afghanistan, and then abandoned Afghanistan, and now they are really putting a plug hole on Iran. Go figure. There's a lot more than oil, Joe, you know what I mean? There's a lot more than the oil. There's a lot more than this, you know what I mean? I don't think... I think Iran employed a very sensitive weapon. It was a word they developed in their destructive warfare. Kleptocratic. Took me a minute. Kleptocratic. And when it sunk in about after a minute, I was like, oh, I love that. Like, I know who came up with that. Iran came up with that instantly. Iran came up with that. Kleptocratic. Locusts, you know what I mean? Locust nations, locust-minded people, locust-minded nations. If I need to update you, Iran is, massively inundated with oil, and they're in a massive ocean, and it's not Iran, it's not just the oil, like, oil's probably, I don't know. But anyway, America didn't care for Iraq, America didn't care for, like, Afghanistan, blatantly so, as they retracted. They only wanted to fuck up Iran, mess around with Iran, and screw Iran. And now you're getting this in the center. So I'm trying to deal with this very legitimately, in regards eloquently to the cultural distinctions of hijab and protection of these women who are the most welcomed attendants of Jesus Christ. The reason such efforts are taken is not because of your theocracy, it's because of the other people, the gypsies. I don't know where the gypsies come from, ladies, excuse me. But it's not your theocracy. Like, your theocracy, you're trying to protect, like shepherds protect their very precious, I don't mean to compare again. There is a thing, like, in I'll drop a bomb here. In my studies, I know Tifrethia has a masculine and very feminine part, meeting in a concentrated part together, and I'm fairly sure that Muhammad got the Tifrethian male law. This is the first time I've ever dropped his bomb, and there was no Tifrethian female law recorded, but they got the Tifrethian male law, like one side of the heart, or something. Anyway, it's funny. In the male side, anyway, you see that the female is like a 27th brick kind of thing. People, strangely, compare priority to necessity. But the way I see it is, you need about 26 things in your life. It's like Wu-Tang. You need about 26 things in your life before you can get a girlfriend, basically. So they do things that appear to be before having a girl in your life. Like, you need a goat and a good mother and a job and some transport and a stable and a future before you get to 27, which is a girlfriend. And people think of it as weird. It's like, oh, it's so offensive that woman is number 27 on his list of things to do. But then, I'm Cadet Israel Jihad. That's my bit. Because cadet is like cadet. You're civilian, basically. That's what cadet means. I'm just a civilian cadet. I think it's like, what is it? Cadet Al Jihad. That's very high. I think that's like super fatherly and right up there. Cadet Israel Jihad. It's just like Israel. It's like a Jacob. Another. Cadet Israel Jihad. Oh. I don't. I'm just talking crap now. I'm just drunk and talking crap. You need this of me. You need to drink beer with me. Which might be hard for the Islamic community to break beers with me, break bread with me. Completely forgotten what I was talking about. Get out of there. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I have an infinite vacuum of memory. I really wanted to tell this story. Get out of there. It's gonna break my heart. Didn't remember what I was talking about. I get flashbanged. I get flashbanged. Don't even remember what I was talking about. Russia? What? Or skateboarding? Sinister stance. What was I talking about? Let's end the Ukraine. It's pretty shitty. What the fuck was I talking about? That's what it was. That's what it was. Can I tell you? So the Islamic Jihad will end when I get to teach. Among many other jihads that will end when I get to teach. That's what I wanted to say. I knew it was something like that. So, yeah, to my understanding, and virtue of my, it'll end. Jihad will end. I'm burqas will disappear properly. In time, women of Iran, and that's all you not to be cared about. You're not too hindered on, Saucy Maza is living in Denmark, you know what I mean, like, if you want to see what happens, ladies, when you take away all those guns and they start coveting your images, and they know what they're doing, they know what they're doing, and they start coveting all your images, make Jesus cry big time, and it's gonna get dirty, and really, that's what and I get to teach my absolute understanding, which is foundationed on a lot of Germans. No, a lot of Germans. A lot of Germans. Many Germans. Like Hegel said, this couldn't have happened until this happened. You couldn't have somebody who loved Zichus and Zichus and my Torah and take my Torah away and don't feed the Gentiles. At the same time, loves Prussia. Fucking love Prussia so much. And it couldn't have happened until now. That's such a good defense attorney speaking. Not spragen, it means spread. I think that means great Hebrew in King's Speech. But at the same time, Holderlin, Holderlin. Can't. I can get nice water right there with that rain. Get some. I want to go like a massive holy. What is it called? Just go on pilgrimage. I'm going on a pilgrimage to Rhineland. Yeah, Nietzsche, Holderlin, fucking Kant. This couldn't have existed. It's not very well prepared. Yes, I understand. Their jihad will only end by understanding. And you have the communications and things to make this very possible. Which is why you're under a great loss at the moment, because you're not justifying your communication potentials. Excuse me. They told me, I should build like a psychic army. I was like, oh, my Dao De Jing. You could put a wall together with many rocks. Because then you could kick it over, you know what I mean? And the wall topples. It's very easy to kick over a little pebble. Not very difficult, sorry. it's very difficult to oblong a pebble which belongs on any side. And there's great weakness in numbers. These are some of the original teachings that the Madden family received from me. There's great weakness in numbers, because they were gangsters. There's great weakness in numbers. Great strength in fortitude, Unity, but you don't have unity. There's weakness in numbers. See, there's gangsters. Because they're boys. And how these bitches and bitches and bitches that need bitches to back up their bitchy. Get a weapon. It's like, get a weapon? There's no such thing as a weapon. The 22 there's no. It's a tool. There's a tool. Shit. Hobo shit, baby. Probably not a foot. But there's no such thing as a weapon. You're very careful, you know what I mean? Jesus, like, I give you this fortune, you know? You're very careful. So there's no such thing as a weapon. The advice they've taken. If you have a weapon, you'll need a weapon. Yeah, if you have a weapon, you'll need a weapon. I have no weapons, so I don't need a weapon. Yeah, I'm probably just too ahead of the game. Anyway, it was for Iran, wasn't it? The irony of Iran that the women were protesting, the fact that they're protesting their protests by wearing this protesting hijab to protect their image from Western gypsies, when they're sick of protesting their protection, and now they're protesting the people who were protecting them when they don't need to protect them anymore, and all people that need to be protested are everybody else who are the gypsies. Mm-hmm. And the gypsies. So yeah, the last thing Jesus wants is, and don't say it because then I'll just do it. I don't know what to tell you, Joe. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, Joe. Love you, bro. Love you, Joe. Love you, big. That's from Levi to Joe. Love you, man. We've been here before. My skin and something. Yeah, no, I can do some. I can do it for everybody. LGBTQ squared plus squared. They're gonna love me. They're gonna love me. Everyone gonna love me. All Joe. I'll just, defeat the Gentiles a little bit, you know. Everybody else will be happy. In an aphorism, I continue to boast that, and I don't, no matter how much I had a chemical to bother me, I had my head smashed in, like, fatally, once or twice. Things are done to my brain, but I still boast I can fix anything in an aphorism. Aphorism is not even a paragraph, it's a short, well-constructed rhetoric device, which my mentor taught me. Neither taught me. Yeah. You fix anything, absolutely anything in an aphorism. It might take a night, I might need to sleep on it, but I fix anything in an aphorism. It might take a week, actually. I'm slow these days, you know, anything in an aphorism. Okay, even I'll take some examples, I'll just pop them in there. There are two explicit genders, with many constructs in between, but everybody is a tranny. By hoe or suck or seam, or seam. That's a bit poetical, I didn't mean to rhyme that. Nobody's Mr. Man, and nobody is Mrs. Miss. Women wear jeans, trousers, looking wonderful, everybody's happy. Kurt Cobain put a yellow plastic dress on. It made lots of Christians very happy. To see a Lord like sitting there in his gorgeous gowns, like, yeah, fucking hilarious. Yeah, subtle genius of Cobain, man, I swear, man. Or very potent, subtle genius of Cobain. Yeah, let's put on my gorgeous gown. I fucking love it, man. Can I hear my gorgeous gown? Yellow plastic. Gorgeous. There were many more fruits and nuts there, man. There were many, many, many more fruits and nuts there. Bastards. All Clara.